Okay, today we're looking at how to write a report. The first thing is the level of formality. Reports are very often written for a perceived superior, and so therefore the language should be appropriately serious and the tone formal. The first thing we have also is format. You can see with the format we start with this to, from, date, subject. This is much the same as an email. It's not compulsory, but it's a good idea to show the examiner that you know what a report looks like. So you can do this and it shows that you have clearly written a report. The other thing which we can clearly see is that the paragraphs are split. There are 4 paragraphs and each paragraph has a heading. Introduction. The main paragraphs have a main heading and the final paragraph is a conclusion. Okay, as is often the case, our introduction serves to show the structure of the main paragraphs, and so we have a signpost sentence again. As requested, this report is to give information or to give suggestions about, and this is our signpost sentence. This is our signpost sentence. It's telling the reader that we're going to talk about how often the club should meet, what type of activities it should organise, and how the club should be advertised. And these are the 3 areas that the report talks about: how often and what activities should be organised, and then later the advertisement, how the club should be advertised. So signpost sentences which you use in other writing types can also be used in a report. The main paragraphs are then headed how often and what activities. Here we've followed a standard sentence development in that we have an idea and we have a reason for this idea. I would recommend meeting twice. This would interest more people in the area. So it's an idea and then a reason. Then, with reference to the activities, this is a linking expression talking about the activities, with reference to the activities, regarding the activities. This is a linking word which tells you that now I'm changing subject. Here I'm talking about how often I meet, now I'm talking about the activities. I would not suggest giving traditional classes only, but giving English spoken guided tours around the area or watching English films. Full stop. This is one idea, and then a further idea. On the other hand, giving entertaining classes would also help people learn English. So here we have simply 2 ideas. 2 ideas linked with a linking word. Next we have the paragraph on advertisements. In reference to, again another linking word, linking expression. In reference to, regarding, with reference to. Advertising the club, I would advertise putting an advertisement about the club and on the internet and the newspaper. Here, this is serving as a topic introduction. It's not a topic sentence, but it's definitely a topic clause. It's saying, I'm going to talk about advertising. I would advise putting an advertisement about the club on the internet and in the newspaper. This is your idea, and this is your explanation why. Many people search on the internet, and this would be the best way of advertising the club. So it's not a particularly complex concept. It's an idea and an explanation why. It's an idea and an example of why that would be useful. And then finally, a conclusion. And this is more or less a fixed expression that we use in reports. I hope I have given you all the information you require. Do not hesitate to contact me if you need any further suggestions. It's a good expression that we use in formal writing and especially in formal reports. Now we're going to look at and highlight some of the formal language here, which is very useful. As requested. Nice fixed expression. This report is to give suggestions, a passive structure. How the club could be advertised. Again, this passive structure. It could be advertised. Instead of you can advertise, it could be advertised. There are other examples of passive language. Let's see if we can find any. No, not that many. Actually, I'm quite surprised by that. Normally you'd find more passive language. Okay, let's carry on with other nice vocabulary which is heightening the level of formality. I would recommend nice formal expression. This would interest more people. By talking in this hypothetical tone, then you're being formal. I would not suggest. Good language for making suggestions. This would help people. Classes would help people. Again, this hypothetical concept of if you were to follow my ideas, this would help. That's very formal language. In reference to, good formal expression. I would advise, good formal expression. This would be the best way of advertising the club. Again, hypothetical and more formal. And then this is all very formal language. So you got a good level of formality, well structured, well organised, signpost sentence, very well written. Now it's your turn. Good luck.